Hello, South.
Yes, I
Here
can
you.
hear you.
Yeah. How are you, South?
Yes.
Long time?
Good, good. Long time. Haven't seen you face to
That's right.
face. So this is really good.
I was
Okay.
wondering, I thought you'll call me on WhatsApp video or something. So I just got your link.
The link didn't come in the email.
I got it today, South. Just about a few minutes back. Just a
Yeah.
minute back.
Okay. Need to check on
Yeah.
the link because I thought I had posted the link down bottom.
And luckily, I had used this Zoom meeting portal for Vishal's
Okay.
session.
Because I
So,
also happen to use this thing for my online webinars, online sessions.
okay.
So this has come something which is very comfortable for me. All right, good. Okay, Siddesh, the reason for this power session is basically I want to follow up with my students to know about their reading performance,
Mm-hmm.
to know their 2017 wins, roadblocks.
Okay.
Okay, these are the three things which I really want to know. And then I just want to talk about a mastermind. Okay, uh,
Certainly. Sir. To
are
start
you
off
in
with,
office right now?
sorry,
Are you in office?
I'm sharing my friend's office. So
Okay, all right.
hope there is no disturbance.
Okay, all right. Yeah, please, I just want to know how's your reading performance first.
uh, in the sense I feel like I have conquered what I set out to achieve.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So be it reading on screen or off screen, it's going really good.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of books covered. I'm not saying number of books, amount of books covered. And
Amount of books. What? Oh, could you just define me on that?
in a sense, if I have to keep a number, then it will be troublesome. So amount in a sense, just a chunk of books which are covered.
Okay. All right.
Uh, so I remember when I had come to your course, I was referring to some 18,000 pages book of
Mm-hmm.
Sampath Iyengar. In fact, I
Mm-hmm.
had carried it to the first meeting
Yes.
which we had. So during the course of meeting, I was wondering if it is for just motivational books or some fictional books or general books or for the technical books which you had claimed.
Mm-hmm.
So today, when I look back, I'm able to bring down books very at a rapid pace.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That technical book, so motivational book is a thing of past for me.
It's a fast thing. It's a fast thing. Okay, that's
Yes,
good.
yes.
Uh,
So I'm not able to keep progress when it comes to speeding rate, which you want to. I mean, that is the question, I suppose. Am I right?
okay. So no, before you go with that roadblocks, I just want to know. So when you have finished that, what are your wins? What has the outcome been for after finishing this the books? I just want to know from that.
Okay. Professionally,
Mm-hmm.
have represented about two cases single-handedly in last 2 months, last 1 month. And
Okay.
so there has been change in my work routine wherein I was reporting to a boss previously. I was like an employee. Currently, I'm independent.
Awesome.
So in just about a month of getting into practice, so I have
So
made a representation before.
did you finish your degree?
No, no, it's going on. I'll have exams in the month of December.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it will take another 7 months. So last time when I told you it was 8 months, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
So now it is 7 months. So coming to the point, I just got into practice, working
Okay.
independently, and just about a month back, I made 2 representations before ITAT,
Mm-hmm.
and that involved me to carry this many prints.
Mm-hmm.
So I went through that this big material, not just material, it was a print copy of case laws, whatnot, and I could go through it in just 1 day, prepare a summary, and be confident to present it before the tribunal members.
Mm.
So
That's really
milestone
nice.
is that representing before bench members, and a lot of my professional colleagues of my age as well as seniors, they're appreciating a lot the representation which I had to do. So it's
Mm-hmm.
been 3 years into this profession, August 2017 or September 2017. So in that 3 years, I could go and single-handedly represent, and that to my previous employer. He was there in the tribunal. He was there in the background, and he watched me representing the matter. I have one more case was listed on Tuesday.
Okay.
I have one more case listed on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
So going good.
Awesome.
That is the ultimate thing which I wanted, and I could do. and that's what.
That's
Not just that, even going before income tax department, initially I used to make it to. Is that audible? I
it's
suppose
getting
there's some technical.
slow and getting stuck for
Audible?
a few seconds, and then it's coming back. That's what's happening. Is your internet? Is it a modem internet, Wi-Fi
Okay.
internet, or is it phone internet? What's
Modem. It's
modem?
modem
Okay.
internet.
All right.
Yeah.
So I don't know. From my side, I feel my internet is good. I do not know. Okay, now it's perfect. Okay, so you did tell me that you're taking single-handedly 2 cases. That's really nice. And you told me, you just showed me how big chunk of papers it was. So that is something nice. So that's really nice. So I like that. Now I want to know 2017, what were your wins from January till today? If you can just recall and look into it.
Yeah. So I made it to your course in the month of November 2016.
Mm-hmm.
So ever since that day, I had a goal in my mind, monetary goal. 32 was a number.
Mm-hmm.
So as time passed by, I quit my job in the month of August 2017. So
Mm-hmm.
by then I was pretty much close to my goal.
Mm-hmm.
Due to some reasons, I had to come out of the setup because my this is off the mic or off the record. My boss is going to become Karnataka High Court judge.
Okay.
So that's why I had to come out, and in fact, I was the first person to come out of the job, and so this is how it's been. But the moment I got into practice, it's been flourishing practice. So to start off with January, the monetary target which I had, so, you somewhere became my accountability partner.
Mm-hmm.
So that was there in my mind constantly saying that I had told this to South. Whether you remember it or not, it's secondary, but I had that thing in my mind. So there is some accountability partner who may or may not ask, but I need to work towards that goal. So that was sort of achievable in the month of August 2017.
That's
Now it is a
great.
different ball game altogether. But if I have to keep tab on the progress, then there are many milestones within the last 2 months, 1 or 2
Mm-hmm.
months. So first win would be that milestone, first in the first 6 months, the
Mm-hmm.
monetary milestone, and
Okay.
now it's a different ball game. And as I said, I made representation before ITAT twice,
Mm-hmm. That's good.
single-handedly, right? Since bagging the client and representing, so single-handedly, and made about 9 representations, maybe 7 representations before income tax authorities.
Mm.
There it is like one-to-one hearing. So I'm sort of professionally have tendency to be focused on profession. So this is the professional achievements which I have clocked.
Awesome. Awesome. I really like this thing. I see your graph being going up high. This is something which is really nice to hear about it. Awesome. Anything else you want to share about your
On
wins?
yes. On speaking assignments, South, I used to be part of Toastmasters. I'm still part of
Yes.
Toastmasters, very active Toastmaster.
Mm-hmm.
I have clocked about 150 Toastmaster prepared speeches. It ranges from 5 minutes to 7 minutes. Sometimes it went on till 23 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So 150 there, and post that was all free of cost. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
get paid for that. You know how Toastmasters works. It's NPO,
Mm-hmm.
and post that I got appointed as a facilitator in CA Institute, wherein I get paid to speak. So I
Okay.
have to spend about 3 hours, and so I get paid. I've done about more than 10 sessions. I've not kept a tab of it. More than 10
Mm-hmm.
sessions. And in addition to that, the moment I got into practice, within about 3 days, I got a call from a coaching institute wanting me to teach income tax and GST.
Mm-hmm.
So public speaking is something which I've been working for, which you also know. So all this exposure which I had, be it to Toastmasters and the whatever is paid in institute, the sessions which I conduct, and the classroom
Mm-hmm.
coaching, CA coaching.
That's good. That's good.
And with respect to institute, I have gained exposure. I got exposure to close to 400 CAs. They all know me as income tax expert. So
Awesome.
professional exposure has
Awesome.
been 400 CAs and close to more than 1,200 CA students.
All right.
So every time I go there, about 70 guys will be there. So
Mm-hmm.
I made it more than
70
10.
upcoming CA students.
So it's either those who are getting into CA profession or those who are about to
And
qualify. They qualified and about to get into practice.
okay. Okay. All right. So, so every day, do you have a fixed curriculum where you go across, or is it something which you come out from your own and then you say it? So you go. I believe it's a coaching center, so you have to go through the curriculum.
That went on for 1.5 months. So it was
Mm-hmm.
early morning, like 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock types. So that
Okay.
went on for 1.5 months, and but this CA Institute commitment is fortnightly. Every fortnight, I get about 5 to 6 sessions for
Five
three
to six
hours.
sessions. Okay,
Yeah.
and the topic is basically on your decision, or is it based on the curriculum?
If it is for CA final, those who are qualified chartered accountant exam, then it would be income tax appeals, something related to my topic. If it
Mm-hmm.
is for CA students, then it is about presentation, requisites for effective presentation, PPT, a little off the track topic, not
Oh,
technical.
all right. Like this, quite good. I just want to know, how satisfied are you with this coaching profession as a side passion or a hobby? I would say, ask that.
So I mirror gurus, NLP. What the first book which I read post your course or during your course.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to implement it. And Ani Falkewala, I have read his book also, called Courtroom Genius. So, Courtroom Genius.
Mm-hmm.
That there is a saying, not a saying. It's about Nani Falkewala, wherein he was a full-time lawyer. In addition to that, he used to go to government colleges to teach LLB subjects. Those days, 1940s. So that was the only opportunity he had, and he seized the particular opportunity. And many of the Supreme Court and High Court judges today, including senior counsels, they are all students of Nani Palkiwala in that government college back in
Mm-hmm.
Mumbai. So that is the reason I thought income tax is something which I want to master. If I'm able to teach it to students, I'll also be able to convince to the judge,
Clients, judge.
clients,
Okay.
judge, whatever it is. Because judges will not have income tax background. They'll be master of all laws, and I'll have to come down to their level. No matter
Mm-hmm.
of expertise, I'll have to come down to their level and make it lucid for them. In layman's language, I'll have to explain. So that's the reason I thought. So it's Nani Falkewala. So he is into teaching. He did teaching, coaching, whatnot. So even I had to do it. And I'm passionate public speaker. So I may not be good at one-to-one communication, but I like holding mic.
You like holding mic. All right.
Yeah.
Uh, no, the question over here, why I asked you over here is, do you feel very passionate when you're able to coach someone in income tax?
Yes. Yes.
You feel very
Larger
passionate
extent.
to a
Yeah.
larger extent. The reason why I'm asking over here is because as you know, the new you program, I just made it completely online, live sessions, and that's the reason I use this platform a lot. And that's
Yes.
when this is a thought which came in my mind is, why don't you go as an online coach?
That I should consider. Yeah. But if it is one-to-one, then it will not be on
It's
commercial
not one to
basis.
one.
Wherein
I coach about I do have about a minimum of 20 people, 10 to 20 people for every batch. So that's how I do it. So that would be a different discussion. But I'm just talking about it, giving you, if that's your passion inside, why are you just
I'll
limiting
start.
to a live session, not using the internet? Why do you want only Siddesh to be known in Bangalore?
True. I'll
Is
have
my
to
question to
explore
you.
it. I have written it down and I'll venture into that. Yes.
Because that's something which I feel that if you're so passionate, and I see that passion over there, it has to be spread across, because students need
True.
to get in touch with the right person. So that's something which I like that thought, and that's how I designed the model. So that's the reason when I saw this thing coming out from your mouth, I like, you have an opportunity, which is just going off. So that's something which
True.
is something which I want you to have a thought. And if you want to think more about it, we can have a discussion on that later. All right,
Certainly.
good. So that is something nice. And what are the roadblocks in 2017?
Roadblocks are coming. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Roadblocks. Again, off late, not during when I was in a job, but off late, back to the same tendency where I spend too much time on cell phones.
Spending, what app are you spending on a lot of time?
It's WhatsApp and Twitter.
Oh, you're into Twitter now. Okay, WhatsApp and Twitter. WhatsApp.
I'm not active, but I read a lot of stuff.
You read hell of stuff. What is it benefiting you? First question.
I'm sort of politically motivated, and all these elections, Gujarat elections or be it Karnataka elections, they keep my interest alive. So no benefit as such, but if you remember, I put it on the board saying that down the line, I see myself as some sort of a leader. So that tendency is there. Even back in Toastmasters, I'm heading as a committee member. Back in CA Institute, whatever programs, whatever events which takes place, I'm there as a volunteer and wanting to be visible in the public domain.
You want to be visible in the public domain. Okay. Okay, I want to ask you a deeper question right now because you have excited me and I need to bring that excitement out and cannot let it down. Do I have permission where I can go further than 30 minutes with you?
By all means, sir.
Okay. So I just want to know when you say, because this is the second time you mentioned about the passion about you have with public speaking. I want to know what is that inner desire you have when it comes to your topic, CA, income tax, whatever it is. What is that inner desire?
Inner desire is to be a leader in the profession, a dominant player in the profession.
Okay, you want to be a leader. Now, what kind of leader is that you want?
By leader, I do not mean like a public, some public servant or something like that. By leader, what I mean is subject matter expertise. Whenever a query or a big litigation matter comes up, the first name they have to have on top of their mind is mine.
Okay.
A leading professional in that way.
A leading professional. All right. Now, could you just tell me how can that name be built up by anyone? If you want to be that person who's to be known for that expertise, how can you achieve that in a short period of time? Within 1 year, I'm talking about 1 year, how can Siddesh go to a familiar name? Based on your expertise.
Modes. Yeah. So they conduct study circles in CA Institute. And many study circles are there wherein a subject matter expert goes there and speaks on a given topic for about 3 hours. It ranges from 3 hours to 6 hours depending upon the session and the number of speakers. So that is where if I come there, my name and my videos will be put up on the YouTube. Not just that, the people will also know that he is into subject matter. He has gone depth in the subject. So one is study circles, being part of a study circle as a speaker than as a audience and raising questions to the speaker. One is to be on the stage as a study circle speaker. The other one is to public domain is to tap all the taxman portals. PCAs have a few portals wherein people come and post articles there. So there, Arvind Datar, who is another senior counsel, he made it a point to write one article for every week. He had this goal to write one article. He went on and he wrote 72 articles in the span of 2 years. And in between he got married. That's the reason he could not attain 104, 52 weeks, right? So he wrote 72. and that's how he said he's sort of doing well. He had this quote. I don't remember. Maybe if I glance through his book, I'll be able to pull out that quote and refer it to you. Some he quoted. He basically was quoting somebody else who is popular. He said, "Be known, if possible, for favorable reasons, for positive reasons, but be known, my friend." Have you come across this statement? Uh,
I haven't, to be very honest, at this moment.
I'll come back to you on this.
The reason
So
why
these are the
yeah, please continue.
these are the primary two ways wherein I can make myself visible, and whatever opportunities I get to defend my case in public domain, like income tax appellate tribunal, there are two cases which I represented. I should be doing it so well that people who are sitting in the back, they're all income tax experts. They should envy me, saying that though he is so young, this is the way he is arguing. He has a lot of potential.
Okay.
Or they should.
Okay. You just brightened up me, and that's the reason I want to go a bit further detail over here. Is that why don't you start up a Facebook group? What's stopping you? Is my question.
Facebook group.
Yes. What's stopping you? I just want to know what is stopping you. Apart, is it the thing which you didn't think about it?
I'm not that active on any of the social medias, including WhatsApp, wherein I just spend some time on a couple of groups. Otherwise, it is Twitter to a larger extent. And per se, I didn't feel that, there is a question mark as to why I'm not proactive in social media.
The reason why I'm asking over here is not for you to become, you're not active in social media. The thing is, I want your expertise, because the way I see you, you are different from others. I'll be very straightforward. I see you having more core knowledge on your subject. And that's something which I feel many people are having a miss if they do not get in touch with you. An upcoming student or a person who is a client would want to have a session with you. It's something which I want you to understand. And for that purpose, since you happen to do sessions in different places, why don't you start putting videos on YouTube, audios, and make sure that your name is spread across? Have a simple website design and get people buy you at a lower price first to get a hang of you, and then move to the further level. This is something which I really feel that you need to do it. If you're not doing it, you're not doing justice for India. These were the words which my mentor told me when I started doing my speed reading, and I became so passionately crazy with the subject. And I told that in India, I'll do it in Bangalore. And I was doing it in Bangalore for one-on-one sessions. And then he said that sound, the whole India needs you. And I didn't believe in that. And I thought that one-on-one session is the way I'll do it. But I started in July, and I have crossed more than 50 students who have paid me. I've gone about 21,500, and it's just amazing. I didn't believe this thing would be possible. I thought it's only because I felt that I connect more one-on-one, and this is how I am. And he said that you need to make sure that more people get to know you. If you're not doing that, you're doing injustice to your service.
True.
And that is a thought which really hit me hard, that when I'm good, I want to connect with the good people who aspire to be better. And that is something which I really want you to think in that mindset, that I want to be best, yes, but not with limitation. geographical limitation. How many hours do you put in a day, in a week, on your sessions, whether it's paid or whether it's free?
If it is technical, then it will be about for a day, 6 hours, 6 to 8 hours.
No, I'm talking about your sessions, as like coaching sessions, your speaking gigs. So in a week,
The technical ones will go on for about 6 hours to 8 hours.
6 to 8 hours, okay?
Technical. The other one will go on for equal time, another 6 to 8 hours.
And out of those, so we have about 18 hours, we have about 16 hours. And within 16 hours, how much amount is getting paid?
6 hours.
6 hours get paid. And 6 hours it gets paid for you. I just want to know how much is that per hour coming up to you?
Per hour it is currently about 1500 rupees.
1500 rupees. So you do it for 3 hours, so you basically get how much? 4500?
Yeah. Yes.
Siddesh.
No, this is not technical session. This is otherwise. It is for CA students.
I'm just thinking over here is like, if you could have this recorded, 4,500, 1 hour, 3 hours, put across a platform where people become members and pay minimum of 2,000, 5,000 to hear the past recordings and the live sessions. I just want you to just think about that. You have your sessions recorded, you come live and you just talk about it every month. This is something which I want you to think. Will you not get known in Google? First. Now tell me what's stopping you from multiplying?
True.
And to be honest, I would not have spoken this thing because, as you believe, I was a one-on-one person. And the moment I started my online sessions, staying in this laptop and coaching people, I have people from Delhi, Haryana, Mumbai, Pune coming up to me, and it's been amazing. I speak with experience. Before I would say nahi chalega karke, but now I truly feel that it was crazy thought in my mind that I didn't do this. And when I see you speaking and you're regular over here, how many years will you run around different places? Tell me that.
True.
I want to hear from your comments over here. Please don't be silent. I just want to know questions from you. How many more years? Because I don't see you as a person who wants to take years to earn a lot of money.
Yeah.
You're a person who wants to achieve faster. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
As much as I've known to you through calls as well as through WhatsApp, you are different. And I'm very happy that I connected with you. And that's when I feel that why are you not looking for multiplying yourself, your value?
But end of the day, it will be about representing cases before respective authorities. And I get paid hefty for that particular representation.
Yes.
This coaching is only for public speaking exposure.
Yes.
To master the art of public speaking. But whatever I represent in courts, that are not meant to be recorded. Even audio recording is not permissible.
Yes.
And it's all the case specific, fact specific.
Absolutely. I'm not, you have two professions over here, to be very honest. I'm not going with the quote. That how much you're earning, I do not want to know that.
Yes, yes.
where I'm seeing you as a coach, an expert. I'm looking you as an expert, not as a lawyer or into that. But I'm just trying to say, rather than you going into different people, because I see you as myself, because I also was looking into this field. Let me have these many people. I want good ones. That's the thing. Then, but when I realized, and when I just tried once, and I saw I saw about easily in one short webinar, I had about 5 people enroll immediately. Like, wow, one message and about 100 people listen, and then I get these conversions. Wow, why did I not do it? So this is something which I really feel you need to think about it. How
Certainly.
do I have, because at the end of the day, Siddesh, how many years would you be earning with high energy with your profession?
Ram Jetmalani retired at the age of 94.
Yes,
Uh,
that is one among how many lawyers?
yeah,
That is good for motivation. I completely agree with you on that. But I want to tell you is every time running to, to catch the next big thing, to make sure you have your income coming in, rather than being sitting and coaching people and people coming to you. Your 1 hour and many people's 1 hour. I want you
it'll
to think
amplify.
in that,
Yeah,
because at the end it is the same message. Everyone wants to become, because you are doing really well in your profession, will be the attraction to join this, will be an attraction pull for every parent to send them. And that's
yeah.
what I want you to think about it.
Certainly, sir.
This is something which I want you to think very seriously, and I do not want you to come out with excuses. I'll be very honest. No time south, busy with this, busy with that. I want you to think seriously in those terms. That's something which is very, very much important, because I've been quite blessed to work with top speakers. I do not know if you are you into MLM, that what do you call that, channels where you have uh, AMA products. Have you heard
Never
about
heard of
what do you?
Amway. Yeah, I
Yeah,
use
Amway.
Amway.
Amway products you have, right? If I sell to you, I get commission. The other person also
Correct.
get
Yeah, yeah.
commission.
Network marketing.
Network marketing. I had a chance to speak to one of the person over there, and he's making about CRs right now monthly, and that's when I got to interact with high performers. And that's where I feel that if I see someone high performing, you need to make sure that the rest of the world knows it. Very, very much important. That's good. So this is something which is coming from my heart for you. You need to
Yes, sir.
seriously do it.
It has
It's,
gone down into my note, and it'll go down into my
yes.
journal, and yeah.
Yeah, think about it. If you're looking for some kind of coaching on how the procedure is, let me know. I
Certainly,
can
sir.
help you out on that. And apart from
Certainly,
that,
sir.
any roadblocks?
There is one more wherein I have equal passion towards trading,
Reading,
stock market, trading.
trading. Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
So I'm wondering whether to increase my expertise there or in the tax matters.
What do you
So
think?
it is equally rewarding. I've spent close to 11 years in trading and versus about 6 years in CA profession.
Mm-hmm.
So currently, as it is going in last 2 months, I'm sailing in both the boats.
Mm-hmm.
I have mentors in with respect to trading as well as normal profession. So that is somewhere I'm a little concerned
Mm-hmm.
as to which one to choose. There are days where I don't even look at share price. There are days where I sit for an entire day and do trade. So it's conflicting profession.
Mm-hmm.
one takes a toll on another if I have to continue this.
Okay, that's a good question. Now I want to know, one takes call on another.
Toll.
Yes. So you really feel, okay, what is that one thing you want to be represented as?
So there is a community where I'm known as a tax guy, a person who is very good at income tax. There is one more community where I'm known as a trader. In fact, there is overlap between both the communities, both the groups. So anybody who knows me, they know me as a good trader, technical analyst, as well as somebody who is very good at income tax matters. So yeah, there is overlap. Good amount of overlap.
What are the challenges you're facing? Tell me that.
So trading per se, if you want to master it and if you want to do extremely well in trading, it would require my day's time, entire day, from 9:15 to 3:30. If we want to venture into commodities, it will go on until 11:15, 11:55 p.m. So that is one thing. But equally, income tax also requires 18 hours a day. That much effort is required. So many case laws coming in, so I have to keep myself updated. Speed reading will come to my rescue, but ultimately I'll have to implement it, go and represent before the authorities. So that will also take my daytime. So one or the other day I'll have to forego one of the professions, but I'm equally interested in both. In fact, trading very passionate. In totally two independent professions. It's not like GST. If it is about GST, I have to read another law. That will not conflict. A client who comes to me would also require income tax expertise and also some sort of opinion on GST. But if it is about trading, it's not at all related. So that's where there is a clash.
Is it possible for you to set a particular time in a week, like Monday, Tuesday trading, based on how the trading fluctuates on those particular days? Is that possible at this time?
If I do that, then hearing may be listed on that particular day. So client is very demanding, officers are very demanding. They insist, come on this day. And client sometimes gives data at 11th hour, and everything goes up in toss. The schedule will go up in toss. And if I dedicate too much time there, I miss a lot of opportunities in trading where I had to enter some stock at 100. It would have gone up to 120. I missed 20% there. And that opportunity will come once in a month. So every month, if it keeps happening, then there is a big conflict. So that is a roadblock which I foresee, coupled with all these speaking assignments.
Because what I've learned in my life, I just want to share over here is, South, be known for one thing.
Correct.
Be known, when someone types in your Google, you are there. From there, you branch out to people who have entered into your tribe. And that's what you want to do. So if people think that he's good in trade and you feel trading is taking away a lot of time, at the end of the day, it's something like, do you know the comedian Bharti?
Yeah. Indeed.
Yes, she happened to tell one thing like, movies, sponsorships, speaking gigs are really good. They pay me a lot of money. I go there. But with all this money, I choose television. Because I know television will always rock for me. I started from television, and television gave me the respect. If I get time, I will do a movie. But first is television. And now if you see over there is, even if a movie comes, we would prefer Bharti as television, who has dominated in the comedian circus or whatever it is. That is where it is. TV comes, she takes a break, does that. And that's what I'm trying to tell you over here also. I'm not trying to, this is something which you need to make a decision between two real good stuff and what is the true thing which you really need to know yourself, identify yourself. Because at the end of the day, you should not feel that I lost so much money and dish. Because that dish coming in will affect in your tax profession. That is something which you should understand. Wherever you want to give your entire focus, make it as a priority. And over here, even if there's a loss or a win, should not affect you. Because if you have followed your lawyers, they're known for one thing. They're focused over there. And then the other, like properties and everything, they have got money, they have put it. They win, they lost, it's okay. But this should be always okay. So I want you to identify where, because trust me, something happens in this bucket will affect you a lot, because that is equally important. It's like two kids. You have to give equal value for both of them. And that's tough as a parent. But if it is only one child and something else is like a friend's child, you'll give this thing important. Although you love him, but this is the priority. And I want you to decide on that. Because if that is troubling you, trust me, it will affect you again and again. As a high performer, it should not do that. Or else you assign someone intelligent as smart as you, pay him more, and let him update you every day. This is what I did. This is what I did. Test it out. That is much better. Because you need to find equally passionate in trading. Siddesh version in trading, someone whom you are ready to pay and test it out for 3 months. And then see it. That is something which I would, what do you think?
This is something which is practical.
Because I want you to be, because I have my uncle, as most entrepreneurs, they're in everything. They're the contact person for any plumbing issue in the resort. He has to be called up. He's into many businesses. Any issue, he gets a call. This thing happened, where do I do it? And he's getting overwhelmed. And he thought that he could manage it everywhere. And now he says that was the biggest mistake. I did not train my managers enough or find out those people enough. I can stay in peace today. So I feel you must have seen those kind of people, entrepreneurs. You come from an entrepreneur family yourself, your uncle, you did mention of someone in your family. And I feel that we need to learn from those mistakes and we need to make a decision. Because ultimately, we need to take risk. And that is what I would always suggest you, is if that is a problem, because trust me, it keeps on hitting you back. Oh my God, I lost it. I should have gone over there. I should have not spent so much time with this client. I should have looked into the trading immediately. If 10 minutes pehle main dekh leta tha, I could have saved myself.
Life of regrets.
Regret grows more, and then you're not able to perform here. Somewhere someone just talks about share, immediately the mind just picks up. You lost, Siddesh. You did not win today. And that's something which I really want you to sideline that. Whichever decision you take, whether tax is high or trading is high, you need to make sure that is the highest. That's something which, what do you feel? What is your gut feeling right now?
Currently, income tax, there is a committee which is set up, and that committee is, Modi has set up a committee wherein income tax will undergo overhaul. Since GST has come into play, GST is doing extremely well, irrespective of the public outrage. So the committee is set up. The talk in the market is that income tax may be pulled down. They may abolish income tax. So if that happens, then whatever time I have spent in income tax will go up in smoke.
Mm-hmm.
So irrespective, the law knowledge or whatever persuasion skills which I develop will certainly help me in GST practice or company law practice or insolvency, bankruptcy. Many professions are there. That will certainly help me. But this is also there on top of my mind. What if income tax act is pulled down? What if it is omitted or ratified?
Mm-hmm.
Not ratified. It's called recalled or something. So if that happens, so gut feeling is currently it is also towards 51% towards stocks, 49 towards income.
So right now, stocks at a higher priority. I want you to think
Since
about this. Yes,
yeah,
tell me.
since I've got some sort of independence wherein I'll be able to take a look at the charts during the daytime.
Mm-hmm.
That's why maybe current bias is there, but I'll have to independently think about it.
Think about it and please give a time, a 10-day or a 1 month. Do not make this be for rest of your 2018. Either be, udhar be, either be, udhar be. Do not do that. Keep a decision. If this thing does, I have taken the decision, 6 months I'm working on this. If I'm not growing this level, I go back to that. This is the target. I took a decision. In next 6 months, this is the income I need to get. If I don't get that income, at least 80% of my achievement. That means, yes, I can make it possible big. If I'm not able to achieve 50% also, then you can take a decision. That's something which I feel is a
Very
better way
valuable
to make
tip.
a decision. How's it going on? I have recorded this session if you want it, so that it can help you out. Because I
Certainly.
always believe in giving the best to my best people.
Thank
This
you,
is
sir.
what I
I
have.
would definitely
All right,
want it.
great.
I
Okay,
saw the record tab just now.
I always do this
I
thing
didn't make use of
because
it.
I'm a bit selfish for my best performance.
No, I'm not used to this particular setup. Otherwise, I would have recorded.
No, you do not get the permission to record it. It's the
Okay.
host who has to record
Okay.
it. So even if you do it, I get a request that so-and-so is asking.
Okay.
So that's how it is. So good. So
I did click on it.
yeah. What happened?
No, I did click on it. There was a pop-up. Please request recording permission from the meeting host. Yes.
Yeah, that's what happened. So here. All right, good. So how was the session going on?
Very good. So the last tip which you told me is something which it will matter a lot to me, and presence on social media is something which I will also explore. And if you are not known on Google, the social presence is also equally important. So
I would say if you're not known in Google, it's social media is something which is important right now because it is never going to die. Google will come up when social media is going up high. So that's something which I want you to know. Another thing over here is I just want to know, would you, because I want to know, would you be interested in a mastermind program of mine? Is that something which is of your interest? Is the first question to you.
yes, so what will be the way it will be structured or something?
Sure. As you know, my mastermind program is basically on high performance. We will have about 2 sessions in each month. I'm starting off because I'm getting a lot of requests. This year I got a lot of requests. So can I have a call with you? I want to know this is how I'm stuck. And during my coaching, I came across certain things is that I don't want to tell people do this, do that. I want you to be better decision makers. Do not go, I'll try it out, I'll become. As in the coaching right now also, I try to tell you examples and then come across this would be better. Now it's up to you, you take it or not. And that is something which I want you to always have a power within yourself, because the rest of the world is giving you opinions based on their experience. At the end of the day, I want you to take do not take people's statements as law, as facts, as he's guru, I should do it. No, it's opinions with your experience. I want you to make it much better. That is what makes me really happy. And that's how true high performers grow up. And for that purpose, what I have designed is the last week of this December, I want to sit 101. I'm doing it a minimum of 10 people, mastermind. And I want to understand what are your goals for 2018. So we sit together in your relationship, in your this thing, and out of all that, which are the priority ones? So we set that, and then every month we'll be having 2 sessions. Topics are like, how do you become a good persuasion person? How do we influence people? Okay, how do you become a high performer? Because, and for me, I've been investing in masterminds, and I thought that it's time that I also have my own mastermind for the best of the best. And that is the thought process I have, where you'll be having 2 live sessions, and then you'll have one one-on-one session with me each month. So that we are accountable for what we have decided. So before we begin 2018, we have a plan set up. And then we have coaching going on, and then it will be a one-on-one session like this. Where are we? What did we do? Everything. So this would be the whole plan for 2018. So I have designed about 3 packages. So the 3 months is about 30,000, which is about 10,000 each month. Then the 6 month is about 8,500, comes around 51,000. And for the whole year, it comes about 7,000 each month. So it comes around, I guess, 85,000, somewhere over there. So this is the whole package being designed. It's 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. This is the complete decision I make. It's all about high performance. It's about communication, confidence, habit building, something which I'm really passionate, so that you stand more stronger compared to the crowd. That's my mission, and that is the reason why I want to make sure this is the mastermind which has really helped me. Whatever I learned, I've been applying it. I want to make sure, because I feel that everyone has the right to grow fast. You will grow, but it should be the fastest way. And no excuse. Cut down on excuse. Make it big on performance. And that's something which I'm deciding. I'm starting off from January. So what I do is, on the first week of each month, there's a session. The second week, on the third week, there's another session. The third week is only on one-on-one accountability. So we have separate plans for each month, where you give me and reasons why South 32 is the number which I have selected. Because at the end of the day, it should not be something which is written. It has to come with a reason, a purpose. And that is something which I want to go deeper with my people, because I want them to shine. And just when someone trusted me in the New You webinar, which I started, I never thought that I could go beyond Bangalore. And when he insisted me, then I saw the power of that. And pretty soon, I'm also trying to go into the US market. But somehow, it's stopping me to go to US market. My mentor is from US. He tells me, go to the US market. I say, I want to serve Indians. Something is stopping me. And that is, I do not know what it is. First love comes for Indians, then comes for Goras, I guess. I do not know why. So that is a roadblock which is happening for me in my mind. So this is the mastermind I have designed. So I want to know, is this something which you would like to be part of?
Yes, Saud. A similar concept is something which is already in practice, wherein I have a friend, about three of them, Ganesh, Vinayak, and Kiran. So we, considering the accountability whichever was there with you, the accountability thing which I got to know. So we have got this accountability partnership, and we venture on this kind of topics wherein we discuss, we brainstorm, we meet on Sundays. We used to previously meet in Bangalore University, Bharat, what is it called? Jnana Bharati. Jnana Bharati.
Yeah.
We used to go there. Nowadays, they have blocked public access. So we go to Kaban Park, take a cycle, and we brainstorm. We work on it. So far so good. It is going on. But definitely, I think it will be a different ball game with you.
You have seen how it is with me, and I really feel, Siddesh, as I told you, the moment you told me this is your passion, I need, you're not performing with your passion. It's the push you have to go, because you deserve to be known, and you are different. As much as I tell you, and trust me, I'm not selling you anything. This is not for sale. This is from my heart. I tell you, you are different. You are a game A person, and you need to be pushed to get the real, to unleash your power. And I feel that will really make me happy and make you really good. And that is something which, that is the only thought I had. So I just, that's something which I want to share from my heart over here, because 2018, I have also set my goals, and my mentor has also set up his goals, because everyone needs coaches. It is definitely. The difference between a coach and a mentor is a coach will get things out from you more. A mentor will tell, do this, do that.
Yeah.
And I don't like that, because yesterday what happened was I got stuck in a problem. A speaking gig had come to me, and I was just thinking, should I do it or should I not do it? And I called up my mentor immediately, and he was not available. I got very angry that I pay money and he's not there for me. And it was so important. And that's when I realized that I don't need a mentor, I need a coach. How many days will I depend on that person? And that's when I brought up a solution, which I do not know if you're part of the Facebook group. I will be launching it next week on problem solving, which I discovered that it will be a short video for about 5 minutes. So I'm trying to do that. And that is the thought came in my mind. So that's what I'm coming back over here is, one needs to be able to make better decisions. And I feel it's important for a growth. These are like tools, because you will fall in these pit in life. And you should always have these tools. This thing happens, these are the things I'll do it. I can figure out a solution. Like right now, I just suggested you a technique on, if you have two choices, how do I do that? Deadline. 3 months deadline. If I don't achieve that, at least 80%, that means I can still continue. 50%, that would be much better. Rather than always thinking. So this is something which I really want to talk about, the mastermind program with you. I want to know what kind of package would you like to go for?
Saud, I would consider this, since I'm already into a lot of motivation books. I'm quite working towards it, and putting strategies to using the group which I had.
All right.
So given it a time, I'll revert to you on this, Saud.
Sure, take your time on that. You can definitely look into it. As far as you perform, that is the best thing. Let me get you updated about what's happening in your life. That would be really nice. Are you part of the Facebook group?
One book.
Read one book.
It's titled as
Read one book every week.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Be part of that thing, because I'm going to be quite active on that group now.
I get to see your videos once in a while. Yeah,
Yes, I am basically making sure that I
whenever I
could be
visit.
very active on that. So that's good. Anything else, Siddesh?
Thank you. So thank you for your time. So all these
No
tips
problem.
will go a long way. I'll certainly work towards it.
Sure, sure, sure. No problem at all. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, chalo. Take care,
So
Siddesh.
when
Yes.
are you launching this particular? You said December last week.
December last week, I am the December, I guess 25th is my day of entry, closing everyone's entry. And then because I want to have 101 because it's the 2018 plan. So for people who are staying in Bangalore, I would like to meet them personally. That's the plan. For people who are outside Bangalore is basically through this session, because I want to make up the plan and get to know what are your challenges, what are the standards which you want to achieve. And from there onwards, I will give you a curriculum design. This is what is topic, and I want to know personally what is that you want to achieve. So if you can go ahead and tell me, because you can go for 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months. So you have that option at all. So I basically am thinking from January first week, the dates will be given, and yeah. So basically, you have time till the last week, Christmas, 25th, I believe. No, before 25th. You need to tell me by 20th.
Yes. So
Tell
I'll
me
tell you what is on my mind.
Tell me.
So currently law exams are nearing, and January first week I have to be there in my place. And then comes my cousin sister's marriage, two, three of them,
Sure.
in the month of February. I don't know
Sure.
whether I'll make it to marriage, but they'll certainly pull me in.
Mm-hmm.
So, irrespective of that, I'll come back to you soon.
Sure. Take your decision on that, because I want to make, because at the end of the day, I want to make sure the mastermind goes smoothly. I don't want people coming in like that. It has to be designed. And that's how it is. So what you can do is you can tell a decision as far as by 20th, make a decision and let me know by December 20th, and then it's up to you. Okay.
Certainly, sir.
All right. Chalo. Anything else?
Thank you, sir. Nothing.
Okay. Welcome.
Thanks for your time. I think
Sure.
whatever I had to share, it took a lot of time.
Yes. And at 8:30, I have another session.
Okay.
Okay. That's something which I need to stop over here, because I need to take some rest before that. All right, Siddesh. Thank you very
Thank you,
much,
sir. See
and
you
take
around.
care, man. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.